Hello Lancers, Miss Kenny here with another quick tutorial on some tips for maximizing your use on Google here. So I've talked about maybe moving lots of files over, but let's say there's a file that's in your drive and you just can't find it. There are plenty of things you can do to help narrow your search, I hope. Like maybe just searching for the name of it's not helping because you've got too many like that. So I don't know if you've ever clicked on it, but up here at the end of the search and drive box is this little they look like little sliders, like little control sliders, I don't know. And it opens up the advanced search settings. So yes, you have advanced search settings here. You can do things like come here and say, you're like, all right, I know it was a document. It had to be a document. And you're like, well, it wasn't mine. Someone shared it with me. So you can say like, it was this person. You can enter the name. I'm going to put, this is the librarian at Bristol Central. And you could put in a word if you want, or if you know it's from them and there shouldn't be many, you can certainly just click search here. So now I'm going to see, I don't know how many files this is, and you're like, wait, nope, that's still too many. I need to narrow it down some more. You can come up here. You can also, these options have opened here where you can change things that you already selected here, but I can come up here and I can say like, all right, I know she just shared it with me like earlier this month. So I'm going to say, show me the ones from the last 30 days. If maybe you threw it out, you can even say like, oh, well, let me check the trash too because it was there. Do a search. Well, apparently she didn't share anything with me the last 30 days, so, and nothing that's in the trash. So I'm going to take those off. You can also, if use some keyword searches. So the difference here is if you type in anything here where it says has the words, it could be anywhere in the document versus here where it's in the name of the document. So if you know that's what they called it. But I feel like at this point, if you can't find it and you thought you knew the name, maybe you do a keyword search here and it will look for anything in the file whatsoever. And again, you can narrow it. You can do it in your drive. You could pick a folder. You're like, I know it's got to be in this folder here. So that gives you suggestions, but then you can switch to all folders here and be like, all right, I want to know it was something that was sent to me in classroom, so I'm gonna go, I don't know, trying to find, is it here? Classroom, and then I click select. So maybe it's something that was shared with me in a classroom file, and then you click search and it would narrow it down. So there's lots of options here. You can always reset. You can always close it. But don't just think you're stuck looking only for things that show up by typing in here. You've got lots of options here. You can keep expanding and trying to narrow your search because I know it's a lot sometimes. If you have any questions, contact me in the library or email me. Thanks, guys. Bye.